Hey y'all, I'm so glad y'all are here today. I wanted to bring y'all into the kitchen and bake with me. We're gonna bake a very, very simple recipe, and then we're gonna have some coffee and just chat a little bit. Today I'm making 2-ingredient apple pie cups. For this recipe, you'll just need a 21-ounce can of apple pie filling and a roll of cinnamon rolls with buttercream icing. Be sure to grab the one that has 8 rolls in it. The first thing I'm doing is just coarsely chopping the apple pie filling, and then I'm going to grab my muffin tin and spray 8 of the cups and place a cinnamon roll in each cup. Now I'm just pressing each roll into the bottom and up the sides of each muffin tin cup. You're basically creating little bowls or little cups for you to put the apple pie filling into. Now you just want to spoon 2 heaping tablespoons of the apple pie filling into each cup. I had already preheated my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. These are going to go in for 16 to 18 minutes. So for our first coffee chat, I thought that I would do a Q&A, but I decided to answer your most frequently asked questions. I get questions every single week in our What's for Dinner videos, and it's the same questions over and over again, so I thought what better way than to just answer them all together at one time. Our number one question that we get every single week, and you probably know what that question is because you may have asked it before, but we get asked all the time if Steven ever doesn't like something. And it makes us laugh every time that we get it. I do have it answered in the description box of What's for Dinner videos, my more recent ones, but I did want to address it here just so I could give you a more thorough answer. So has Steven ever not liked anything? No, never. I'm a perfect cook. You know that's not true. So, of course, there's been so many times over the years. We've been married for 19 and a half years. There have been many times where he didn't like what I cooked. And I'm going to go a little bit further and just let y'all know, I was an awful cook for the first half of our marriage, maybe even more. So if you are not that great of a cook and you feel like I'm never gonna learn, you can learn. If I can learn, you can learn. I could burn water, y'all. It was that bad. And the only way I really cooked for years was in the crock pot. And that's not Steven's favorite way of cooking anyway. He's not really big on crock pot meals. So yes, there have been plenty of times throughout the years where he hasn't liked something. But when it comes to What's for Dinner, first of all, let me tell you why I do What's for Dinner videos. I do What's for Dinner videos not just to show you every single meal that we have throughout the week, but my What's for Dinner, my take on it, my view on it, is that I want to inspire y'all with new recipes that are different. We get excited to try new recipes just like y'all do. So each week, we choose 3 new recipes, one of which comes from y'all. Y'all know I have that Subby Supper segment. And then the other 2, I do research on Pinterest, YouTube, Google, all kinds of things. And when we choose recipes, when I choose recipes, number 1, a lot of times I run it by Steven. I just say, what do you think about this? But then 2, I do a lot of research. I don't choose recipes that I know the ingredients are not something that we love. I really look through the entire recipe, ingredients, directions, everything. And then a lot of times I will go and research another variation of that exact same recipe. So I don't just like blindly pull out my computer or Pinterest and say, that looks good. I really do my research so that I'm like 95% sure we're gonna love it. There's still that chance that we're not, but we're not gonna show y'all that. and there's a reason for that. I need more coffee, hang on. The reason I'm not gonna share recipes with you that we don't like is simply because I don't wanna waste my time editing it, but more importantly, I don't wanna waste your time. You guys come to my channel and my What's for Dinner inspiration, you don't want to see a flop. If we have a flop, and there's only been one, seriously, honestly, there has only been one flop in the entire time that I've been doing What's for Dinner videos, and we ended up just throwing out that footage. We got rid of it because none of us liked it. It wasn't just that Steven didn't like it, none of us liked it. It was awful. I'm not gonna show you something that we would not recommend. And What's for Dinner, what that means to me is dinner inspiration and inspiring you guys to try new recipes that we highly recommend. So another very frequently asked question on my channel is, why in the world is hold on, let's go get that out of the oven. I've got to let those sit for like 5 minutes and then we will get started on eating those. But let's get to the next question. My next question is, why in the world won't we show Cole in our What's for Dinners and in the taste test? And honestly, that's just him. That is all on him. He just has decided lately that he doesn't want to be on camera. If you go on to some of my old videos here on my channel, you'll see that he is fine with being in front of the camera. But lately, he's just said, Mom, I don't want to be in front of the camera. So I'm just respecting his wishes. A lot of times you'll see him sneak his thumb in and show me a thumbs up for What's for Dinner, and I know y'all appreciate that, and you appreciate hearing his opinion. And hopefully one day he'll want to be on camera again, but right now, he's just a teenage boy that says, nope. Another question that Steven reminded me that I get a lot, and I totally forgot, is about my nails. People ask, are these artificial nails? Are they my nails? What nail polish do I use? I do go to the nail salon and I get dip powder done, but I really just enjoy that time. That's a little bit of time to myself, and I really want my nails to look good on camera. It's really important to me that I don't show messed up nails on camera. You guys don't want to see that. My hands are in a lot of shots on my What's for Dinner videos, so that's like my little treat to myself. Another question we get frequently is, where did you get your cutting board? And I agree, my cutting board is gorgeous, and we were very blessed to get it as a Christmas gift one year from our friends. We're going on, I think, 3 years of having this one. And unfortunately, I can't link it or anything for you because it is handmade. They had a friend who made these, and I don't know if y'all know, but Steven served in the Air Force. And so this was kind of like their Christmas gift to us. They had this specially made for us. It's the American flag, and it has served us well. I need to, just looking at it now, I can tell I need to oil it again. I have to do oil on it every so often, but we love this cutting board. Another question we've gotten recently is, how is Cole doing with the transition from homeschool to public school? So if you're new here, Cole went to public school all the way through 6th grade. And then for 7th and 8th grade, we did homeschool. And I say homeschool like that because we did Connections Academy. I didn't do traditional homeschooling, so it was like virtual charter school online. And we really enjoyed it. I would have continued on through high school, honestly, if he wanted to, but he was ready to go back to school. The whole reason we came out of public school was just he was ready to take a break from school for a while, and not meaning that we didn't school here at the house, but he was ready to try it at home. We had talked about it for years and years. It's not like it was this spontaneous thing. So we tried it at home. We liked it. I will never, ever forget that time that we had together. That was so awesome to have him here all the time with us. But now that he's in high school, he just started 9th grade, he really wanted to go back to school and go back to his old friends, and he is back at school and he's really enjoying it. It's a tough transition, especially for Mama having to get up at 6 a.m. again. Can I get an amen on that one? I am not a fan of getting up early, but other than that, it's going really well. This is just the icing that came with the cinnamon rolls. I popped it in the microwave just to kind of make it to where I could drizzle it really easily. And yeah, that looks really good. Individual apple pie. Yes, please. I was about to say these aren't both for me, but they might be. Let's see what they taste like. So I've been craving apple pie, and this is about as easy as it gets and still gives you that good flavor, I'm hoping. This is my first time trying this one, so let's see. That's good. Oh my word, babe, you've got to try this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you've got the cinnamon roll, which I love cinnamon rolls anyway. And then you've got the apple pie filling. That is like a little individual apple pie. The reason I chose this recipe for this particular video was, number one, it's very easy. And I know y'all love easy recipes. I love easy recipes. The easier the better. It's very fall. And yeah, I just thought it would be perfect for a dessert and coffee chat because it's not too messy. I say that as it's about to fall apart. I just wanted to close this video with a sincere thank you to all of my subscribers. Y'all are the best. Y'all lift me up so much every single week. It's very nerve-wracking creating content and putting yourself out there for the world to see. And y'all are just the sweetest ever. So many of you comment every single week with such uplifting things. I so appreciate it. We read every single comment. Steven reads a lot of them too. And even if I don't get to your comment, which I try to do, I really honestly try to get to everybody's comment. But even if I don't, just know that I've seen it and I so appreciate it. I did not expect this kind of growth on my YouTube channel. I really didn't. And I'm just honored and blown away. And I just thank you for trusting me each week to come back and get new inspiration for your meals for your family. I love hearing from y'all when y'all tell me, I made this meal and my family loved it, or just any of your success stories. I love hearing that. So keep those coming. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I will see y'all the next time. Bye. Babe, you need to try this.
You ain't got to tell me one time. How am I supposed to sit?
Oh yes, you're very dignified. This is going in there. Ooh, taste test from Steven. Let's do it.
This is so cute looking.
It is cute. Why are you eating the rest of mine? You're supposed to be eating the other one.
I'm gonna eat that one too. It's like a superhero cinnamon bun. It's like over the top, like, I mean cinnamon bun, right? But that's not enough. We've got to like hollow it out and then put some apples in there, some apple pie filling. Oh, but that's not enough. We got to then drizzle some of the icing on there, you know.
It's good.
I mean, this is amazing.
It is.
This is really good.
I'm going to pour you some coffee.
Bye, y'all.